on Neil's talk. Today I'm going to talk about e-hailing of Southeast Asia in between Malaysia, GrabCar, and Indonesia, Gojek. So two of them are the great guy or the great company in the e-hailing service in Southeast Asia. They are unicorns, both of them are unicorns. They very much sharing with the same business model and also strategies. And as you know that Uber has quit the Southeast Asia market. So Uber has become one of the investors of GrabCar Malaysia. So now only two great guys, Grab and Gojek, become a close rival to provide e-hailing service. That is great. They have done a good job, I like it. And two of them also fighting to build their so-called super apps service in Southeast Asia. That they would have other apps to go onto their platform, just like Agoda, and even on a hotel booking system, that both of them try to be positioning themselves as a super apps company in Southeast Asia. Okay, today the main point I want to talk about it. As we know, passenger go into the cars with four wheels, but there is a very unique scenario in Asia, or rather in ASEAN, or Southeast Asia, or even in Indonesia. People are riding on motorbikes, two wheels, to transport themselves to office, back and forth from the house. It's great, especially in Jakarta. The traffic congestion is much higher than Kuala Lumpur. That's why the motorbike has played a good role to transport people and also to do the food delivery. So no doubt, even in Malaysia also, they have really helped a lot of F&B business, even the big corporate, in terms of the documents sending from one spot to the other. But the thing is, Malaysia authority has allowed Gojek to come into the market by providing these motorbike e-hailing service, in which Grab is not doing it. But to me personally, I don't think it's appropriate to Malaysia, because Malaysia already have taxi, we have the e-hailing service. I think is already sufficient enough to provide the service to the passengers, rather than to have another kind of service, so-called motorbike, to provide the passenger service. So with that, this would affect the ecosystem of the business chain here, and also the value of the business chain here. So imagine that there are already so many young millennials, or the young generation, that they own a motorbike, which they can afford to do it, but maybe they can do part-timely in terms of doing the food delivery or even the document delivery, but all of a sudden they have passenger to transport. So with that also, my opinion, many young people would think that I better quit my job, I own a motorbike, and I can do all kinds of service, passengers, food, and documents. So that means this will affect the business chain, or the human resource chain in the industry that Malaysia try to achieve with a high value chain. We try to increase our minimum wages. We try to go to AI, artificial intelligence era, together with 5G, as well as always we have been talking about Industry 4.0. So if we come back to all these labor-intensive motorbike e-hailing, I think it's a bit of going backwards towards our value chain development. So this is my opinion that Malaysia should not have this kind of motorbike passenger e-hailing, but you can get Gojek to come in to have a fair competition in terms of the car service. That is fine, but to me, that's why I have some judgment about these e-hailing on the passenger is not so appropriate as far as Malaysia is concerned. So this is one of the case study of Southeast Asia, even in Asia, on news talks, that I hope this piece of observation that I can share with many of you, that you will know more about Asia, you will know more about ASEAN market. Okay, that's it for now, and see you in the next session. Bye.